teams that battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? We're here for a college football playoff quarterfinal collision on EA Sports College Football. It's the Rutgers Scarlet Knights against the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler along with Joel Klatt. We are excited for this quarterfinal game, and Holly Rowe joins us on the sidelines with some of the key storylines.
Guys, everything is bigger in Texas, and that includes the crowd here today for the Cotton Bowl. It is electric down here on the field. Everybody is energized and ready for this playoff matchup. I can tell you the teams will have to communicate and really lock in because it is dynamic here on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Handoff to the back. Breaking into the clear. Here he goes. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well. And here they are with an early score.
They'll return it from inside the 5. You cannot ask for better starting field position. First and goal from the 1. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in! Touchdown, Auburn!
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. With the catch, it's Black. We've got a conference rematch of the two leagues that battled for the championship a year ago. The Big Ten on top once again. The ACC so hungry, Joel, to get a team back in the winner's circle.
And, Chris, what a performance it was a year ago. Miami knocking off Ohio State in the playoff, playing that great game against Indiana in the national championship game. But you're right. They want to take home the prize like Clemson was able to do just a few years ago. Get back to the mountaintop and reestablish yourself as a premier conference in this sport.
Caught over the middle. It's Black. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
A big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Here's Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. They stop him, but it's a first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Raymond. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Prior to the first down, they decide to call timeout. Now left with 2 of them during the first half. And the Scarlet Knights looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Nothing on first down, so now it's second and goal from the 6. Back to throw again. Here comes the rush. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Black. They'll tackle him well short of the marker. Brings up fourth down. We'll see if they tried out the field goal team.
I'll give a lot of credit to this quarterback. You've got to fight the urge sometimes in the pocket to force the football across the chains. You feel like you've got to get the first down, but here they're able to get a completion and they're in field goal range. So you've got points possibly in your pocket. I think at 7+, this is a time to kick it, try to get the points.
Looking for a man. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Hands off to the left. He's got some space. Look out. Breaks. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. For the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's got to carry this offense. And wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan. And obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Delayed handoff. He'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Give a lot of credit to this defense here because this is the right play call. They're trying to utilize the success of the last snap, an explosive run, and they're trying to throw play action and get these safeties down in the box and take a big shot over the top. And the defense was ready. Nobody bites, and the defensive line is able to get up the field and get after the quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Black. Will not be brought down. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
With the catch, it's Raymond. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. On the run, it's Raymond. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Catch made in space. Look out. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Now Rutgers will spend their second timeout. They'll be down to just one in the first half. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. The pass ball is incomplete. They took a downfield shot on the final play of the opening quarter. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number two, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to chuck it again. And that pass is batted away. Incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? And the quarterback dropping back. Tries the right with a quick throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. So, the defense gets a stop. Offense turns it over on downs.
You know, these fourth down situations, it usually comes down to execution. And right there, defense is executing, offense is not. Unable to connect. It's incomplete and going the other direction.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Who's in the clear? Across the 40. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Oh, look at the quick cut. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Auburn. Powers into the end zone.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down, get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Timeout taken by Rutgers. That's their third and final one. They'll have to work without a timeout for the rest of the half now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. Looking for a gap. It's Raymond. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Chris, this is exactly what they were concerned about. They know their quarterback is undersized, and this defensive front seven is big and fast and physical. And here they're able to just bat this ball away at the line of scrimmage.
Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
The Scarlet Knights come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First and goal, handoff. And it's a touchdown, but there is a marker on the field. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The extra point is good. Still a two-touchdown deficit, 28-14. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Looking to pass. It's Brown. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
They look to throw it here on second down. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's such a frustrating play for a defense. It feels like they do everything right in that pass rush. Look at the pressure. They're able to get to the quarterback, but just not able to finish the play. So many times you talk with coaches, in particular on the defensive side, and they will emphasize the ability to finish. And this defense, they got to finish better.
And he goes out of bounds just short of the 40. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To get past a man. He's got a crease. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45. The Scarlet Knights looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series. I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go.
Look out, he's breaking free. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3. No huddle here for the offense.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
Quarterback drops back. Oh, and the 50-50 ball falls incomplete. Great fight for the ball.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Here comes the shovel pass. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Fourth down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down, looking to throw it. Caught on the shovel pass. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for, this offense. We've talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now, Joel, getting the ball to begin the next half, a real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double up. It's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now, you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made quickly at the 11, but the offense in the red zone now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Rutgers. Look out. Whole different game now. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. single back, takes the handoff. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Second down after that previous play. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good.
Breaks free, you might be gone. What a catch and run by the junior. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They're going to run it here. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Takes the handoff. It's Cobb. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. The Tigers will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it. It's Cobb. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
If they're not going to stop this guy, just continue to give him the rock. And again, his vision, his burst, his nose for the goal line. He is such a good player. 5 touchdowns in one game. That is wild.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now the Scarlet Knights call time. They're first. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. And the Scarlet Knights begin to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, the pocket collapsing. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Breaks it. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but he converts on fourth down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Crosses the 10-yard line. Here he goes. Touchdown, Tigers. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. And now Rutgers will spend their second timeout. This should be the last play of the quarter. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep down the left side. That one knocked away, incomplete. Good job by the defense to end the third quarter. Auburn in the lead as we break for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Looking to throw yet again. Looking for his back. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Just a disappointing set of downs right there, but with the clock where it's at, Chris, they can get the ball back. Maybe they're going to punt this ball away and rely on their defense, try to get another...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. Fourth down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition. getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Got an opening here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
This is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop back pass.
3rd and short now for the offense for the +25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Leaning on the run game here. End zone ahead. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
These type of run plays, Chris, break the will of the opponent. You've got a big lead. You've had success all day long. They know you're going to run the football. You know you're going to run the football, and they are still gashing it. This is a beautiful job.
And the Tigers will line up here on 1st down and goal. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Here's the 2nd down play.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. Offense is going backwards. Now it's 3rd down and goal. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. So 4th down now from the 3. They'll go for it. Can the defense rise up for a big stop?